my case just fell down, which is lucky because it didn't crack. So, hello, welcome back everyone. Today, I'm Kevin from KevFMC, and you shall be watching my video on not testing, but this is something on a future video where I'm gonna try to learn to shoot film on the special edition KMZ Zenit 122 with a Helios 44.5, which is right here. See, there you go. And so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna use this, which is my Sony A7S, and this I shall review today. So this is my first Sony full frame camera, more like my first full frame camera ever, which I bought my own money. And this is pretty awesome because it can shoot up to like ISO 100, 409,600, so that's awesome. If you're wondering, these things are like me trying to patch up pressing. If you know what pressing is like if you use something too much and you scrape it too much, the paint will fall off like this comlight depth right here. Now this is a piece of rubbish, as I can explain with this. So you flip it into AF and try to like focus. See? Wait for this thing to like initialize. See? Look at this. It's not even gonna focus. If you do it again, see? It has power, but it's not gonna focus for some reason, which is odd. And my lens has some ants inside, which is also odd. Kill this ant. So let's take this ant away from my lens. And see, now it's initialized. Look what you can do. You can do nothing with it. See? Doesn't even work. So just don't even use this thing. Use that manual focus mode, which is way better. And so here's my A7S. I have done the dials right here with some white nail polish, so they look pretty new in comparison to the yellowness that this thing came with. Hopefully I can actually upload that video. I think it was like 2 hours, so I don't think anybody's gonna watch it, but just so everybody knows, I'm just gonna like do the video. Then what else I like about this thing is that everything I like about it is just the low light capabilities, nothing else really. So this grip is pretty big. It's better than the next grip, but it's overall I'd say more balanced. Like the first time I used an A7S, which is not mine, it's my friend's A7S. That's the first A7S I have used, and the first thing I said when I actually held it in my hand was that the shutter button is pretty like odd. Look at where it is right now. It's like I'm used to having the shutter button sort of in the front, like right here, and it's actually gone up here. So you gotta like really pull your finger up. That's like the same as the A7 and the A7R. So something pretty odd for Sony. I'd really love if they actually put this thing like somewhere here or something like on the A6000s or like the Nexus I'm using up here. Now then for the focus peaking, usually you have that thing on the back right here on the Nexus, but it's actually up here, which is actually better, I'd say, than having to like reach on the bottom, but not very used to it. And okay, so I'm not very used to this, but actually I like this thing better than my Nex. Then the on-off button is pretty heavy, but it's actually okay. Feels better than my Nex. Then what I like next is my Next. You get the pun, yeah. So next thing I like about this is the side exit SD card slot. I have the Sandy 64 Extreme Pro inside there. And so the next thing I don't like about this is the weight. Like I should not be complaining about the weight because of the fact that this thing is a full frame camera, and I'm comparing this to like my Nex 5s and my Next 6 and stuff like that. But I I do appreciate light cameras, but if you actually want to compare what professional cameras used to look like and used to weigh in comparison to this, it's actually pretty light. Like even with this Canon 1855 and this com light adapter, which is total rubbish. This thing's only like a plastic. This is a plastic Helios 44, not the metal one, cause it's made in the 1990s, so not the early versions. Then let's see. So this is a Sony camera. So essentially, if you do have like a Nex 5, Nex 6, 5N, 5T, up to you, you're gonna feel a very small difference going up here. I mean, like in the user interface wise, you're gonna feel a small difference, but not a very big difference, and you're just gonna feel a bit better essentially because of the grip, a bit less nice because of the shutter button placement, and you're gonna feel like you are carrying something way heavier than the Nexus, and it's actually less comfortable, I think, than the Nexus because of the fact that this thing has like this really hard rubber viewfinder cap. My Nex 6 actually has a softer viewfinder cap than this, which is odd, but okay. Another con of this thing is that I've got two displays on this thing. Like on this display, if you can see, it's got like a small dot on the top right here. If you can actually see this, right there. Hopefully you can. It's actually only like 1 pixel in size, but it's actually easy to pick up. Next thing is also this little dot right here, which is like a small dark bit right there. Then this old display I had actually had like a line on the side right here. So this thing, because it's still under warranty, I'm gonna replace the display again on this thing. But in the case that yours has a faulty display, they're pretty cheap, so don't really mind about that. Then let's see how much recording time I have. 31 minutes. Okay, nice. So dials feel good. Nothing cheap on this thing. This thing's actually magnesium, so it's pretty not that heavy, I'd say. It's pretty light in comparison to other full frame cameras I've actually held in the past, like the 5T or some other stuff like that. Now so that probably sums up my overview on this thing. Hopefully you liked it. If you did, like and subscribe. If you don't, just do anything you want. Dislike, up to you. So overall, this thing's awesome if you wanna pay the premium. If you don't, then just stick on your Nex or your A6000 or something like that, because it's not a big difference unless you really wanna go in the dark with some dark lenses and wanna shoot some, I don't know, bright stuff in the night. So thank you everyone. And wait, if you actually think that I'm trashing this thing, don't, because I love this thing for the fact that you can actually do everything you want simply by switching to P and shooting. Because the last thing you want is to have like if you know me, all my lenses are manual lenses, so I like Jupiters the most. And this is not Jupiter, but this is my Helios 44.5. I mean 44 M5. So this thing's a manual lens, and the last thing you want is like you wanna set your aperture, then you wanna set your like focus, then you wanna still set your shutter speed and stuff, then you wanna shoot. That's not what I wanna do. So what I wanna do is just I wanna shoot with my old lenses without buying the Tech Pro adapter thing, which is obviously expensive as heck. So what I love to do is just let the body decide how bright my image should be, and let me decide what I want to have in focus and stuff like that. So that's how I shoot essentially. If you don't like how I shoot, just, it's my opinion. You can have a different opinion than me. It's okay. So yeah, that's my overview. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.